This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Who knew that to prove that you were royalty took so many hoops and steps to go through? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, we went to save Tepeta, went through the castle, and also got chopped up by a weird cat for some reason. Even though we did a little out of order, but we got a decent reward at it. But now we gotta get Tepeta out of here. There's gotta be a way to prove that he's the real prince, right? I'm here to help. C'est vrai? I think that means you do, or are you sure, or something like that. But anyway, words cannot express the gratitude I'm feeling right now. Wait, I know. Let me put the finishing touches on my masterpiece. Consider this your just reward for all the aid you've given me. Stop doodling and listen to us for a moment. That jerk who stole your face is walking all over you and your kingdom. How can you take all this sitting down? It is not that I can, but that I am. Surely you understand what you sides are wondering artists such as myself are trapping things as titles. If the world wishes to call me Tepeta instead of Prince, c'est la vie. There is still only one moi, and that is all that matters. C'est la vie is like let it be, basically. Que sera, sera, you know, that type of thing. You big dummy, this isn't just about you, you know. What about me? I've been worried sick about you, and you just smile and nod when your kingdom's getting stolen. No, do not weep for me, my sister. There is much worthier things in life for that. Yes, being trapped in this awful place is not a fate to my liking. Perhaps it's time how you say, flew the group. On the subject, have I told you about the royal signet? It is the symbol of the royal family. My father and all his fathers that came before were in possession of that ring. Naturally, it is passed down to moi. Moi is me in French. Of course, the royal signet, that's the key to clearing up this mess. The royal signet is the emblem of succession. There's only one of its like in that entire world. Couldn't someone copy it, though? Anything could be copied. If we can show it to everyone, they'll have to recognize Tepeta as the real prince and dethrone that fraud. Très bien. Very good, basically. My sister, go and show it to them. You're supposed to have it, remember? But of course, my head, it must be in the gods, no? My dear Monsieur Ryu, it appears I may have to ask for your service yet again. You see, I gave my ring to that charming yet vexing young lady, Nympho the Witch, and it seems I must retrieve it. No, don't make me go back to the tower. Will you do this for me? Will you retrieve me my ring? Do you have the ring? No, that's a different movie. You did what? You let your ring get stolen by some spell-slinging hussy? Try to say that 5 times fast. No, you misunderstand. Nympho, she is a very good witch, just not very good with people, yes? I gave my ring to her, you see. The woman, she seemed lonely, so I thought the gift might cheer her up. You're impossible, Tepeta. You can't go handing out royal property to every Tom, Dick, and Sally like that. I thought it was supposed to be Tom, Dick, and Harry. Well, because of the witch. Anyway, my dear Monsieur Ryu, it appears I must ask for your services again. You see, I gave my ring to that charming bitch. Oh, whoops. I forgot I accidentally hit the dialogue again. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we gotta go back to the tower and talk to her again. Well, technically no, but, well, actually, I think most of these people say the same thing, so I can kind of skip these pokes. So, how do I talk to them anyway? Stop talking! Okay, let's get out of here. Whoop. Didn't mean to go in there. Can we go through the kitchen? No? Okay. Alright, we'll just leave. Fine. Yeah, we gotta go back to Nympho's tower, get the ring, and prove Tepeta's truthful, and then we can get back to the plot. Man, we're really taking a long way around, huh? We were supposed to go after the Batwing girl and... Wait a minute. What about that one girl in that thing? Alright, well anyway, I'll see you at the Witch's Tower. Alright, we're back at the tower here, so alright, Nympho, I'm ready to climb your tower. What the? I'm not in right now. If you're a hot guy looking for a hot date, maybe at the Wildcat Cafe west of here. If you're not, well, just forget that you saw this note. XOXOXO Nympho. Yeah, you actually don't have to go in here. It's actually not a sequence trigger. You can just go to the Wildcat Cafe, to find her, but I just wanted to show off that there's dialogue telling you to go there instead of just going through the whole tower, which is nice. So I'll see you at the Wildcat Cafe now. Alright, we're back in the Wildcat Cafe. If you didn't do this area before, like when I did it, then you'll have to do the whole going through and getting cooked alive type of situation. A pair of hunters came by the other day. We almost had them on the menu, but they were tougher than they looked. Get it? What? I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a reference to something. But anyway, it just skips going through the whole area if you've already done it before. The Black Cat Academy is the most prestigious school for young witches in the whole world. That is to say, there weren't any boys there, so these reunions are really starting to pall for me. Wait, which one's Nympho? They all look the same. Well, actually, if you've ever been to like a all-girl Catholic school, you know, they almost all look the same anyway. I just had to find an excuse to skip out on the next reunion. All this mindless chatter about boys is driving me crazy. I think these guys say the same thing when I think about it. Yeah, I guess they do. Okay, how about you? Black Cat Academy's annual reunion party is today. Damn, I hope we got some top-grade meat left over somewhere for him. Uh-oh. Wait, did they just get to go through this thing without getting cooked? You're looking for Nympho? Oh, she's probably in the corner getting hammered. Oh, so she is a college girl. Next reunion, let's hook up with the boys from the Newt's Eye Academy for Wizards. I'm tired of having all these blank pages in my address book. Ouch. Are you an old cat lady by this point? Careful around that one over there. She gets real mean when she's drunk. What do you mean? Wait, look at the pretty sparkle. What the? For boss time against the witch. Yeah, that's pretty much all she is. She's a witch. But this girl's actually pretty easy. I guess I could show Slice even though I don't really need to do that, so. I don't even want to use the dragon ability. Anyway, she's got 250 HP, 128 AP, 62 attack, 30 defense, 35 agility. She's level 2, no magic. She's got not strong or weak to anything. She's got 50 experience, 0 Zenny drop, 1 in 64 chance to defend, 193 out of 256 to use an ability, 63 out of 256 to attack. Her ability is either Spark, Thunder, Sweet Breath, or Cure 1. And she's got 1 in 4 chance to either one of them. You can skip this fight, you don't have to, it's not required. Does she fight you again? Yep. Well, if you want permanent experience gain, you can keep fighting her for 200 experience. I decided to cut that out because there's no point showing it again. Last I heard, Nympho had quite a handsome collection of young men in her tower. I hope for our sake she's gotten bored of it by now. It doesn't do to have people thinking witches can't get dates. Yeah, you have to force them to stick with you, huh? Because you guys have got no personality. That reminds me of a bunch of girls in high school and college that were kind of like that. They were kind of vapid, all about their looks, and then they really didn't have much personality outside of school because that's all they based it off of, so they didn't actually have a whole lot of real friends. Nympho sacrifices her lunch to the porcelain gods right now. Better not bother her. It's been a while since I've heard the toilet called the porcelain god. Nothing matters. Nothing really matters. All is worthless, it seems. Nothing really matters to me. Nothing matters. Nothing matters anymore. Who'd love a wreck like this, huh? Who'd ever learn to love a beast? No. Who'd love a wreck like this, huh? Huh? Nobody, that's whole. Well, I mean, you do manipulate men to doing what you want, so it makes sense that no one wants to hang out with you. Huh? Haven't I seen that smug little face out here someplace else? Come back to laugh at your former captor in her darkest hours at it? Well, come on, go ahead and laugh. I don't care anymore. What, you want a ring someone gave me? Oh, the annoying frog? Here, take it. Thanks. It's a good thing I don't have to go through an annoying dungeon to do this, right? Wait, I thought I had the ring here. Where the hell did it go? Oh, don't tell me I dropped down the toilet. Oh, no! No! Ah, screw it. It's just a stupid hunk of lead anyway. I'm not gonna waste any tears on it. You want that ring? Then fetch fight on, but I'm not gonna follow you down there. Ugh. Really? We have to go down the toilet? Really? Come on, game. Do you want to go down the toilet? No, never! But thou must. Yes. What the type of toilet is this? This thing is huge. This place is huge. Well, I guess all that waste has to go somewhere, right? Well, there it is. Ryu reaches for the ring. Oh, in the poopy water. Ah, crap. Ryu's hand slipped. The ring starts to float away. No! Whatever. We can't get it. No! Whatever should we do? Do we have to go through a whole dungeon? No, actually, it's just, it'll float over here. Yeah, I don't see why this dungeon's so big. I guess it's supposed to be some weird Japanese joke or something. I don't know. Reobtain the royal signet. Woo, now we smell like filth. Great. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Key item. Royal signet. Symbol of succession. Oh, yeah. I forgot to read the press on gills for breathing underwater. Anyway. Yay! Oh, that's the one thing I didn't want to check off my bingo card. Ew, you guys rake. Are you nuts or something? I saw a couple of nuts down there, if you know what I mean. What the hell's so important about that ring that you just flush yourself down the jaw to get it back? We flushed ourselves? The royal signet of Fort Azure? Get out of town. Who the hell in the right or wrong mind would give the keys to that frickin' kingdom to a witch? Well, Tepeta, apparently. You just leave me alone. I don't know you had to be lying. Who on earth would trust someone like the royal signet ring to a worthless thing like me? You'd be surprised what Tepeta would do. Well, if you say so, lady. Alright. But yeah, that's it for the... Oh, and the party's over. Do you still say the same thing? Revenge is over. Not a moment too soon. Those witches were starting to make me a bit nervous. Do you say the same thing? Yep. No, why'd I talk to you again? Now! Why? But do you have anything new or do you leave? Nope. Okay. Never mind. The party's over, punk. Alright, well anyway. I'll meet you back at Fort Azure to give Tepeta his ring. Alright, we're back at Fort Azure. Let's go give Tepeta his ring. Although I guess I could have just went straight to sell, so I didn't have to do all this, but yeah, whatever. It only takes like 5 seconds to get here, so especially with the run ability. If I didn't have the run ability and I was playing the original version of the game, I would be making a lot more cuts. That's for sure. Oh, you found it, the rose signet. Ew, have you been snacking on roaches or something? You all smell like you've been bathing in a latrine. She knows. How does she know? Ah, merci beaucoup. You have recovered the birth of my royal bloodline. Again, words cannot express my gratitude. So many sad and beautiful memories this ring has. This was the only way I could think of to tell her what she meant to me. Wait, you actually love the witch? Ah, 'tis better to have loved than lost. So much better to have loved than lost. Are you singing? The serenade can wait. We got a front to dethrone. Tis, my dear sister. Always so impatient. Your little heart might explode if you always in such a way. Let me soothe you with my melodious voice. Sometimes I don't know why I put up with you. Well, your brother and sister. That's just par for the course. The world could be coming to an end and you still finding some excuse to goof off. Now come on, your country's at stake. Alright, so we just show the ring and we're done, right? We can be done with this basically spin-off quest or whatever. My dear sister, you would me. You seek to tear this kingdom in two. Why do you side with that filthy imitation? Surely you are not as naive as to think that he is the genuine article. Shut up, you cheap carbon copy. You're the imitation here and you know it. My real brother is standing over there and he's going to kick your ass so hard you'll be looking for it next year. Ooh, nice. Nice insult. But Tepe, I am ashamed. Your such unladylike conduct does not befit you. You too, Gannet. Well, looks like she's in charge. Why don't she become queen instead of this place? Apparently Tepeta doesn't care. And she's more aggressive than Tepeta ever was, so... Read him and weep, bozo. We got the rose signet and you don't. Your ring proves to everybody that you're the real Prince Tepeta. Go on and show it to them. Ah, we behold. Oh, that thing's huge when you think about it. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. How do you explain this, huh? That ring proves that he's a real Tepeta and you're just a big phony. You're a big phony. A big fat phony. You shut up my heart, dear sister, speaking of such horrible things to me. What the? He has one too. Well, that's not fair. Great. As you see, I happen to have the rose signet right here. I have had enough of these silly games of yours, but Tape, this ring is proof that I am indeed who you say who I am, no? Dun dun dun! No way, there can't be two rose signets. Yours must be a fake, just like you. You won me again and again and again with your silly foolishness, Petepe. But perhaps you will relinquish your delusions once this impostor has been put to death for his treason. What? Dad, I mean, Father, you can't believe this impostor. Yet Tepeta need your help. Have this fraud sent to the dungeons at once. Oh, Petepe, I thought I was hearing things. How's your mother doing? Is she still preparing tonight's banquet? If you can get word in edgewise, remind her to make some of that fried pudding of yours. Mom's probably rolling in her grave thanks to you, you senile old dolt. This is no time to be thinking about your overgrown belly. Your son's throne is on the line, and all you can say is fried pudding. Ah, everyone knows my real brother's fried pudding is the best in the world. There's no way any imposter could copy that. So you're asking me to prove my royal lineage in a chef's duel? If pudding is what my sister wants, then pudding is what she shall receive. There's not anything I would not make for my little Petepe. I am, after all, the greatest chef in the kingdom. Uh-oh. Don't screw this up, Tepeta. You know as well as I do that nobody can beat you in the kitchen. He's French and he can cook? Well, stereotyping for the win. No, oui, but of course. And if I lose, there will be no hard feelings, yes? I don't know if that's how that's gonna work, Tepeta. Surely you just your very existence is an affront to my honor. Should you lose, I will take great pleasure in having you and all your little accomplices executed. Gods, take this fraudulent creature and his associates to the kitchen. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This way, move it. Uh-oh. Welcome to the ring. You've got some balls challenging the prince to a duel. He's the best chef in the whole kingdom, and damn proud of it. Here's the butter pen, Tepeta. You're going to make a green butter pudding, your secret weapon, remember? The absolute best. Just one taste and the king will have no choice but to recognize you. But of course. However, the best cuisine requires the best ingredients, and the ordinary ballast stock simply would not do. I think I shall start with my cockroach salad with wild onion. Then there will be my famous worm caramel. And for dessert, I will prepare the legendary green butter pudding, which no one can resist. I ask you all to aid me by collecting the vital ingredients. S'il vous plaît. What a charming menu you've chosen. Cockroach worm and the rare green bottle. I am salivating at the mere thought of it. I shall prepare my dishes with those exact same ingredients. After all, how could I resist the opportunity to make all of my dear sister's favorites? My brother wanted to fake like you. Next time you couldn't even boil water. I've known people who can't do that. What's the ingredient, or how the recipe for boiling water? Turn on water, put on pot, put water in it, put on there, boom, you're done. The noise from your mouth tires me. Yes, when you taste my masterpiece, it will remove all doubt as to who is real and who is, how you say, a fraud. And once I triumph over this foolish impostor, I will see to it that he and his troublemaking friends will have the entrails adorning the battlements of this castle. As you say, no pressure. Wait, is he gonna do it by himself or is he has a team working with him? Because I see a team of chefs. Isn't that cheating? Well, then again, they have, what is it, prep chefs and restaurants and stuff like that? Oh dear. You heard him just now. If my brother doesn't win the chef's duel, he'll have every single one of you killed. I say unto you in the words of my ancestor, Ellie's cuisine. L.A. cuisine? If you can obtain the green bottle, my brother's victory is assured. Remember is it that one such fly escaped into the depths beneath the castle long ago. So we need to find this green bottle, otherwise we won't be able to get into the dungeon and everything like that, so, Oh, that's weird. Why does the water closet have a switch in it, so? Oh, whoops, I don't know why I went downstairs. I still need to talk to Tepeta and the faker and everything like that. I must have cockroach worm and green butter to prepare the dinner. Those meager little beta worms will not do it. They are for the fishes, not for the people. Bring me only the biggest. If you can obtain a green bottle, my brother's... Okay, I think it's the same. Yeah, we have to find our way into the basement. Pardon-moi, but you are in the way. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm such a problem for you, man. Anyway. The fine art of cuisine surely cannot be this interesting to the common palate. Isn't there something else you should be doing right now? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm not allowed to mess with your steez, as it were, so. Okay, I guess they all say the same, don't they? I don't know why you challenge the prince to a chef's duel. The deck is stacked in his favor. Even if your event is the prince's skill, he doesn't have the high quality ingredients. Oh dear, that is true. It's the prince's trump card. See what this guy says. Hey you, the prince is at work, scrum! Hey you, the prince is at work. Oh, wait, they both say that? Huh. Weird. Okay. I think most of the people say the same thing. I think I'll have to double check though. Anyway, yeah, we gotta find our way into the there's the eating area. Yeah, we have to find our way into the. Nobody can beat the prince of the chef's duel. Nobody, you hear me? The only way this guy's a prayer is if he scores one of those green buttons, and those are just old legends. Yeah, right? Oh yeah. Something. Oh, okay, that's the same thing. Okay, that's the same. Some people have some different dialogue, so I don't know. You have anything different? Oh yeah, you're talking about. Yeah, you mentioned something about a bucket, Brian. That's how you're supposed to know that you have to do something interesting to go into the basement of this place to find the green bottle. We produce all of the food here in castle because of this one issue will never fall to enemy siege. It also said that bases one of the jump cards should all else fails. I wonder what that is then. Okay, you say the same thing. Sorry, I'm trying to remember every single. I can't remember, and I can't really. I can always skim through it as fast as I can. So, yeah, definitely stop talking if you know what I mean. Okay, we know about that one too. Well, the person we're supposed to talk to is this girl over here. You like my wick? It took much effort to evoke the mother's ennui, and I'm not sure if it's quite finished yet. Oh, well, alright. Prince Tepeta seems to have turned into a boat again. Oh, okay. That's the same. How about you? Oh, we know about that. Okay. Hey, Fiolina? You there. Have you seen my boyfriend anywhere? I'm getting worried. His name is Tata, and he's one of the prison guards. Oh, yeah. Wasn't Tata one of the guys that mentioned about the fake king? Or, fake king. Prince. I know it's not Slipper. There's no fake king. The king is just absent-minded. He was supposed to be delivering food to the dungeon, but he hasn't come back yet. Oh yeah, he did say something about bringing a cake, wasn't it? If you see him, will you tell me you've seen him? I found him. What? Where? Where is he? Oh, you don't make good jokes like that. Oh, sorry. Well, okay, we haven't seen him yet though, so. I haven't found him. Is that so? Okay. Let's see. Anyone else say anything? I mean, it doesn't take too long to skim through dialogue. A fight to the death waits over at the dinner table. Why would the prince make such a demand? There really must be a fine line between genius and insanity. Yeah, I guess so. Dueling chefs? How old-fashioned. Yeah, isn't it usually dueling banjos? It's true, I tell you, the cockroaches in the sewer are dangier than the ones in the castle. Oh. I don't care if the real princess. If one of them will sweep me off my feet, I'll fall into the end of the earth. Tepeta, the prince has been persona non grata in recent days. If I don't know better, I'd say she thinks he must be the imposter. Well, he is. Oh wait, there's no one in that room. Right. Righto. Job's done. Alright, well anyway, we need to go upstairs to the king's room, because this is going to help us get to the, We're going to decide with the chef's tool. I'm in. Oh man, I hope there are leftovers when they're done duking it out. Maybe. Although, it would... Oh, wait, whoops, sorry. Who cares which prince is real and which is a fraud? I just want the kingdom to be at peace again. Yeah, I don't care if it's the lesser of two... or the worst of two evils. The face isn't ready yet. Not again. Poor guy. Yeah, losing your one's memory and what's your sense of... I don't know why I went down there. I know there's nothing there. I'm just testing you, viewers. Just testing if you got, figured out what we're supposed to do and everything like that. Have you figured it out? Anyway. Yeah, nothing there. How about the books? Anything in the bookshelves? Full of books. Yeah, they never had a different dialogue. Oh well. Is that supposed to be Tepeta? Is that supposed to be the king as younger age? But there's a different color. Anyway, let's pull the switch here. I don't know how you're supposed to know to do that. Maybe there's someone in the basement that And I don't know why there's a set of stairs here that go nowhere. Seriously. Wow, look at that. Those. Didn't someone say about riding a bucket? Oh, there he is. Yeah, but we can't go through these doors here. Huh. Really? They're crucifying him, basically? Well, he's on a rack up in the top to probably heat him up, you know, dry him out in the sun. What the hell? So thirsty. Please, just a little. Let him rot. What the hell? So thirsty. Nah, we gotta help him out. That's kind of cruel when you think about it. I'm saved, thank goodness. Feeling that you have to tell where I am. I'm saved. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we have to go back down and talk to her. So, but luckily it doesn't take that long. So, if it did take forever, I'd be very cross indeed. But it doesn't take that long. Especially, actually, in the original version, when you have to walk, it does take a little a hot second. But now I can run. So, you there? Have you seen my boyfriend? Oh yeah, we've already seen him. Yep, I found him. What? Someone tied him up on the roof and left him there to die? No, who would do such a thing? I'm sorry, there's no doubt how long you'll survive without water. Thank you so much for finding me. Here I come, Tata. What the? Why can't I do tricks like that? But anyway, I have to go right back up to the top again. Oops, I don't know why I went through that way again. Yeah, let's see Tata. Tata. There you are. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened if you hadn't helped us. Thank you so much. But that cold-hearted bastard called himself the prince, tried to kill me for bringing food to the real Tepeta. I wish there was something I could do to help set things right. Tepeta may be an irresponsible idiot, but I'll take him to that tyrant any day. Take him from the tyrant anyway. Is there anything you need? A fat reward. I stashed some extra zenny in the storehouse. Make good use of it. Here, you'll need these keys. Anyway, we get the rooftop keys. Obviously, it looks bad if we tell him to enlighten us. If that bastard stays in power much longer, I'm thinking of taking Fiolina and leaving this crazy castle. Huh. Re unlocks the door with the rooftop key. Ooh. Then we get 1,000 zenny, which I don't really need, but look at all these doorways here. Or doorways, stairways. And a more trick. Aw, I can't get through there. No. Anyway. Yeah, he gets pissed off if you say enlighten him, so. I mean, it makes sense. He feels. And I don't really need 1,000 zenny. I just said that just to be a dick, so. But this is the door we actually need for our destination. Yeah, there's those buckets. Now, if you search here, you get 1,000 zenny. Why? Why can't I get 1,000 zenny here? I don't know. What is up with this game? Yeah, I think it's some weird bug where they, you know, some games will have access to treasure chests by searching certain spots. I think this is just a setup bug or whatever where, or maybe it's that one treasure chest in that one room and they just duplicated it 3 times. I don't know. I didn't figure that out myself. People on the internet have way too much time to figure that out. Anyway, let's ride the bucket. That's like the funny. That's like one of the most interesting things. Unfortunately, we have to wait for everyone to get down there. All right. There we got the treasure. And now we find ourselves in the basement. Oh, what's that switch there? I wonder if there's a faster way to get to the basement. Nah, there can't be. Bad. Bad. Help, I don't want to die. Oh, sorry. Help, I don't want to die. You're losing to a fly. How much do you suck? You better retards couldn't snag a top prize like me in a million years. It's about time you cashed in. Help! Yeah, you can tell. You can tell this product name, this dialogue wasn't in the original one, obviously, but I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of fan translations adding in crude dialogue that doesn't really set the tone of the whole game. But whatever. I find it crude. So, but who the hell are you? I saw another wise guy wants a piece of this action. How about I kick your ass too? Uh-oh. Are we gonna get our ass kicked? We're boss battle against the green bottle itself. I'm not gonna go over it because this is a scripted fight, so let's just defend. Because after 5 turns, the battle auto ends. I'll go over stats when we actually have to deal with him himself. But for now, we're just gonna... Even if you could technically beat him, like I said, it's a scripted fight, so... Let's just keep defending. I don't want to take any more damage, so I stand or... you know. He doesn't seem that hard at all. This is easy. I just wait a few more. Should be one more round, I think. Yep, there we go. Yeah, they took it and I messaged you. But it'll take more than that to bring me down. Catch your retards later. Ah, nuts. We had to fail after him. Are you alright, dude? I just came down here to gather some cockroaches for the prince. Didn't know that thing was down here. Damn, was that the green bottle? I think in the original version of the game, it's called like the gold fly or G fly, I think it is, but just short for green bottle. So, and you must be seeing things. Was that the green bottle that just came through here? Yep, sure was. A long time ago, some food in the castle pantry went feral and escaped down here. Cockroaches, worms, you know. I hope I never run into those things. Those tasty treats might make a meal out of me instead. Oh dear. So wait, does they grow them big down here? Bad. Like much to a candle. Nuts. Hey retard, you're blind as well as dumb. I'm over here. Come and get some. Alright, fine. I'll get to you. For a new enemy we got here, these are arachnophobias. So, or they're also called arachnods in the other translation of the game. Alright. These guys aren't super difficult. They are annoying because they could poison you, though. Let's just have her use her fire ring just to save on AP. They got 81 HP, 10 HP. Oh yeah, they're weak to fire, so they'll get a... Really? That's a good thing I have a bunch of body antidotes. But yeah, if you have the fire weapons, the only reason I'm leaving the silver knife on stand is there are undead things here. But yeah, fire weapons, they're... I'm sorry, I forgot to go over the rest of their stats. They got 81 HP, 10 AP, 73 attack. Let me use a thing here, and holy crap, the encounter rate's high. Look at that. 10 AP, 73 attack, 35 defense, 54 agility, level 16, 0 magic. They're weak to fire and resistant ice, so if you got fire weapons, it'll do a ton of damage to them. 3 out of 256 chance to drop a W fruit, 1 out of 256 to drop a wise BL, 56 experience, 32 Zenny. They can 1 in 64 chance to attack, 191 out of 256 to, or sorry, 164 to defend, 191 out of 256 to attack, and 65 out of 256 to do poison breath. So, yeah, fun. Alright, got another new enemy here, Mimics. They're a classic staple of D&D. These guys have pretty high defense, so you want to use like a slice or something with that on them, or you can use magic as well. We'll use her fire ring on one of the mimics. They got 69 HP, 20 AP, 69 attack, 38 defense, 42 agility, 18th level. They got 7 magic. They are weak to, they are immune to magic, regular magic attacks. The fire ring is not considered a magic attack. Weirdly, despite it being a fire ring. Really, I missed by 1. Oops, I don't want to heal yet. I might heal Stent because I want him to. Anyway, 1 out of 32 chance to drop a gold, which is that item for fishing. 38 experience, 46 Zenny, 164 to defend, 193 out of 256 for the zombie attack. Fun. And 63 out of 256 for the for attack in general. Yeah, I might. Well, I just don't want Sten to get a critical. I'll probably be fine. I ended up getting a coin from the mimics, which makes sense. They have a pretty good chance of draw. It's 1 in 32, so. Did you see that in the water there? It's probably nothing. Alright, Sten learned got a level from that fight. He learns the fantastic Fire Blast, which is a really good... Obviously, hits all enemies, does a lot of damage, and a lot of enemies are weak to fire in the game and everything, so, alright. Huh, there's... Alright, we got another new enemy here. Poltergeists. They're here. I got 57 HP, 26 attack, 26 AP, 80 attack, 51 defense, 60 agility, 18th level. I'm going to do my attacks and everything like that. 60 agility, 18th level, 3 magic. They're resistant to everything except for holy magic. So if you have the silver knife, it'll go through it. They have 256 chance to drop a W free, 256 chance to drop a Wise BL, 56 or 89 experience, 30 Zenny. They can 1 in 64 chance to defend. They can sap your HP. And when they sap, they have a 17 out of 256 chance to do that. If they're over 50 HP, 25 to 50% HP, they have a 33 out of 256. 65 out of 256 if their HP is 5 to 25%. If they were at 5% or less, they have a 120 out of 256 chance to do it, and then they have a chance to attack if their HPs don't hit that quarters. So, yeah, they got so many different random variables. Well, there's that thing again, whatever that is. Probably nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Yeah, top ourselves off for a bit. Probably don't need to heal that badly, but, you know. Huh. What was that thing anyway? Uh-oh. What the? Giant worms! You hate them, don't you, viewers? For boss battle against the giant worm. Alright, so the giant worm, actually, well, like all fights, we're definitely going to be using a dragon on it, so that way we can do a lot of damage. This guy isn't too nasty in terms of damage or everything like that, but alright. Let's see. Slice, attack. Yeah, we go and use lightning. Actually, maybe might use a fire flare on him, just to get a little extra damage. And then we'll use lightning bolt. Really, we're just gonna use the fire dragon's gonna take a lot of it because he's got 1,103 HP, 10 AP, 75 defense, 48. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to equip the. I forgot to equip the dream rings. Whoops. I knew I forgot something. Yeah, this guy can cast sweet dreams on you. Whoops. And you can't change that equipment during battle. Well, this is gonna be a lot more interesting. This is why I bought the dream rings in the first place. Ow. Smack Ryu for a damage so we can summon that dragon. Wow, I can't believe I forgot to quit the ring. That actually really annoys me that I forgot to do that. Oops. Yeah, I'm definitely not smacking him with anyone else. Yeah, this guy's got counterattack, so it'd probably be a good idea to use Slice if you've got Slice or Magic. Oh, right, you got... way to make a fight a lot harder than it needed to be, so... Alright, yeah, let's use Slice, attack. Oh, might have needed to just heal, even though she's super slow. Maybe I should have healed with her. Not bad damage, actually. Alright, just keep wailing on him. This will be fun. Dang it. Alright, we beat him. Well, could have made that a lot easier, but anyway, we didn't reach the level. I can't believe I didn't equip the dream rings. That was the whole point of it. Oh well. And we get some more meat. Hehehe, this old grandpappy worm is no match for the retard squad. But there's no prize for coming in second last. Send me a postcard from Loser Circle. Nuts. Alright, let's see. Not too bad on the damage. Okay, well, we need to go back though. So I'm just gonna meet you back at the where the guard died. That's where we had to go right now. So I'll see you when we get there. So we're back over here at the cross point here. And you know, there was something I was gonna do and I completely forgot about that. Actually, my condition's great, so I don't. Well, the thing is, I was actually gonna use the turbochargers to make sure my condition is great, because that means I have higher chances of critting and stuff like that. Which then, it's kind of random. I don't know the exact details on what causes. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact details on what causes the conditions to change per se. I've heard it has something to do with like certain damages and afflictions being used on you, but you definitely want to have your conditions be great. That's why I brought turbochargers just in case. Slimy, creepy, crawly things, evil little clicking noises all around, swarms of flying beans down every tunnel. I don't give a damn if it's hot Thai cuisine. There's no way now you can get me to eat those bugs. These bugs? I thought you were frogs. You eat anything. Man, I got hit with a couple of poisons there. That's a good thing I brought antidotes. Yeah, what do you got to say? We put our butts in the lake of the air together, wild cockroaches on the prince's orders. And what did we find? A whole lot of nothing. They're all the blue kind, those not good for anything but stomping. I'd like to shove a couple down the prince's throat for wasting our time like this. Oh, I didn't know there was a difference. Oh, good to know there's different types of cockroaches and that frogs won't eat blue ones. And we get a vitamin here. And a guts belt. Not that I'm really gonna do anything with the guts belt. Do you have it? Guts! Because it, yeah, it's not something I really utilize, so. Alright, let's go into the cockroach room, apparently. Beth, too fast for you, huh? This is one of those things where if you walk into the cockroach's vicinity, you fight them. I want to fight at least one of them. Just to show off what they are. So, alright, blue roaches have 165 HP, 20 AP. Let's see, let me just start attacking them. 78 attack, 44 defense, 62 agility, 20th level, 0 magic, not shark or weak to anything, 364 chance to drop an herb, 164 chance to drop help at BL, 60 experience, 33 zenny. They have a 64 chance to attack and 164 to defend. Yeah, there's really not much to them. They're kind of just all samey, so nothing remarkable about them. So, ooh, we get a treasure chest here. All right, we get stamina up, which raises, you know, it does what it says it does. Raises your stamina. Go and use that. There we go. I'll just use on Ryu. Usually all stat affliction stuff, since I'm not using the food stuffs, I'm just gonna give them all to Ryu. But can we make our way through the rest of the sewers to or the underground sewer area here to get the food that we need for the competition? Are frogs really the best chefs there? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.